Hello, this is Garfoogle you're watching. If you really like this, subscribe. Alright, without further ado, let the video begin!
New year, same hole. Alright, well, time to get this top 10. No, wait, no. Top 5 list begin. First things first, I could not find the Garfoogle plush, so I have to improvise. Anyways, another thing to note is honestly, I really don't like most of my videos from this year. But hey, that's actually a good thing, because that means that this list will be not filled with filler. Alright, let the top 10 begin. Oh, wait. Well, we're not doing the top 10. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't have enough. Let the top 5 begin. Number 5.
Yeah, you see, basically when I made this, I was creatively bankrupt. So naturally, I might as well do a parody of Garfield. And even though the footage got nuked to hell and back because of copyright reasons, I still think that it's pretty funny. They did make a sequel to this in the form of DJ John, but better, but however, due to copyright reasons and the fact that I did not want to nuke the footage, you couldn't actually see it, at least if you live in America, unfortunately. Yeah, the reason why I like this so much is simply because Jumping John is one of, if not my favorite episodes of all of Garfield and Friends. So naturally, I was going to like the plot to this regardless. These jokes as well do have a funny random feel to it as well because this entire video was completely 100% improvised, as in I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. All I did was just watch the footage and make my own jokes. And even though you could tell in certain parts, and just like how you could tell that the footage got nuked a lot, I still think that it turned out pretty good. Garfield, these Olympics are great. I'm hungry. They're holding up the 100-meter dash, folks, so John Arbuckle feeds his cat Garfield. Thanks, OJ.
Number 4.
Do you really need me to explain to you Super Mario Bros? Oh god, this got nuked to hell and back in Movie Maker. Other than how much this got nuked, it's a fine enough video. No, I did get to play multiple different versions of Super Mario Bros. Even versions of the game that I always wanted to play. And some versions I had never heard of before. Nah, I'm just kidding. I heard of all the versions before. Listen, okay, right? I think that the Mario World video proved well enough that I know my stuff when it comes to Mario. Pretty sure this video started off as me originally wanting to do 100 complete rounds of every level of Super Mario Bros. But, now, after coming up with the idea and doing a few rounds, I realized that could probably be legally defined as torture. Also, the little just plain simply took way too long to make. And on top of that, I didn't even have a good way of recording the footage in the first place, simply because I didn't have a capture card. I mean, I do have one now, obviously. This was also overall probably one of the more fun videos for me to make. Though, however, the flaws that it does have, unfortunately for me, does weigh it down enough for it to be only in number 4.
Number 3.
Super Mario Galaxy Plush Preview.
Why does my reflection always look like this?
Yeah, really the only part of the first part that I liked was the opening, which is 100% just a repeat of the preview. So naturally, the preview is going to be ranked higher than the first one. I think that this is one of the first major times I ever actually, played Bowser. I mean, sure, I did play Bowser before, but, not to this extent. Now, Bowser wasn't the main character up until this point. Just so happens that Bowser is also one of my favorite characters to play as. But unfortunately, due to the runtime, it can only be at number 3.
Number 2.
Bowser Jr.'s meme. Yeah, Was pretty expected that the newest video on this list would naturally get pretty high. But I don't care, I mean, it's just another funny Bowser video. It also marked the first time that I tried doing a scene like this. Copyright, so I should probably have something over it. Listen, okay, I know how much Nintendo cares about their copyright, okay? I'm not going to try to use Nintendo music from one of their most popular games and not have it at least be somewhat covered up. One thing that I think could have been funnier, though, is like if there wasn't any footage of Junior's like meme making, or like it was only just Junior making it, like we don't actually see it, so that way then we wouldn't know what the meme is up until we actually see what the meme is at the end.
Idiots! Nah, consider them gone. Let's go, Bowser!
That last part, I got inspiration from a SpongeBob parody of all things. Overall, though, even though this is really good, there is one more video that I think simply has better special effects, which is why it's ranked higher.
Finally, Raleigh's number one is the World 8 election. Oh yeah, Bowser wins. Everybody turn to Bowser.
Listen, okay, right? Funny Bowser is funny Bowser. You know, well, yeah, this is the clip that pushed over the edge. No, this was the first time I ever played three characters all at once for a single scene. And honestly, I think it turned out pretty good. Alright, back to what I was saying. Funny Bowser is Funny Bowser. No, he is overall one of, if not the funniest characters on this channel. And he's certainly the most fun character to play as, or at least one of the most fun. It definitely helps this video's case is the fact that, like, I actually knew where the Koopa plush was, which overall I think gave it more of an authentic Bowser World feel. Everything from the first part is funny. The actual speeches part, though, is funny, just not as much. And the ending part is funny. Overall, this truly is the best video I made of 2024.
Well, there you have it. My top 10 of 2024 list. Well, now that was definitely a Garfoogle classic if I've ever seen one. Alright, and if you like that Garfoogle classic, then good news, because you could click on the newest Garfoogle video here. Or if you just want a randomly selected one, or at least I hope it's randomly selected, then click here. If you really want to subscribe, please subscribe. Then click here.